Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to modify the RDX by installing an F17 Smart Dashcam from Redtiger. Let's go. What makes this company unique is that the monitor has a 3-inch touchscreen display. It works at super high speeds, 5.8 gigahertz through Wi-Fi 6, and it's voice controlled. How cool, huh? So we're going to open this up. We're going to see what comes inside the box, what comes inside this package. We're going to install it right there, and then we're going to test the quality of it. We're going to drive around with it, and we're going to see how it looks. Let's start off with this package. It comes with instructions. We also have a couple of sets of different wires. The main one is the USB-C hardwire kit that has 3 single wires. The black one that's labeled GND or ground has to connect to a ground point in your car. The yellow one is for power, labeled B+, and that's the one that has to have power on all the time. The red one is labeled accessory and only needs to have power when the key is in accessory mode. The little block in the middle is an LED indicator. Now these wires are called fuse taps. It comes with 2 sets. These are different kinds of fuses. This one is the mini, this one is the low profile, this one is the micro fuse, and the last one is the standard fuse size. The fuses you're tapping into in your car has to match to one of these. The male end terminals of these taps is what directly connects to the female terminals of the hardwire kit. Lastly, we have this trim tool that's used to get into the headliner for a perfect tuck. And since my Acura 2007 RDX is considered a compact sporty SUV, pretty much a family car, I want to make sure that it is positioned properly so that way I get the best view all the way around, like right here in the middle. It's time to get into the big box. Along the sides, we do see the listed features like the 3-inch touchscreen, voice control, and the 5.8 gigahertz through Wi-Fi 6. On the other side, we see that these cameras record in 4K, 1080p, and 2.5K. It has Starvis 2 technology and it has full night color. As soon as I open up the box, this main sheet gives you the location of where everything is throughout both devices. We have the main dash camera, the rear dash camera, and the instructions and some power cords for each. Besides touchscreen, it has physical buttons on the bottom too. Right at the top, we have the port where the cable will directly connect it to the rear camera, giving the rear power. Then we have the port for the main power source to the camera. The rear camera has its connecting port right on the side and it swivels for the perfect install. That's a cool camera. I cannot wait to check out that quality. So I'm bringing everything back up to the RDX because that's actually where I have the sidewall fuse box, power adapter, and then these fuse inserts. So whatever I'm connecting it to, since it does have a double port on the fuse insert, it's still gonna work. And of course, I'm still gonna give power to whatever fuse I am removing. Right over here, I do have a diagram and it lets me know what fuse is powering what in the vehicle. So let's go based off of that and then figure out what I'm gonna tap into. With the help of the diagram and a multimeter, I was able to find out what use I can use for both the battery and the accessory. Also, the instructions manual does show you what potential fuses can be used. There we go. Okay, got that one. And now let's get it into our corresponding adapter. Now we gotta just make sure, very important guys, to make sure that it's the exact same fitment type. You see how that looks like that? It's supposed to match. Oh, before I lose it, there we go. So if it matches, this is the correct one. And I'm gonna need 2 of these. There you go. Okay. And then there we go. We have these, and then we will connect it. And then let's find a bolt to clip this one into. All right, now that that's done, I'm gonna go get the cameras and we're gonna do the installation. And now we're gonna connect the power adapter. Let's see. This one we're gonna have to run it through. We're gonna run it through the top right here. The way that you'll know your device is recording is because we do have this tiny little red flashing dot that appears on the bottom left corner. And then when the monitor is off completely, then there will be a blue flashing light at the top right corner. And that's how you'll know it's continuously recording. So I'm gonna drive around before it gets super dark so then I can see the quality in the daytime versus the nighttime. And then I will show you guys the park mode. We're gonna let the car sit and we're gonna see the quality overnight. This dash cam operates at speeds up to 30 megabytes per second. It can connect to your smartphone wirelessly using both the 5.8 gigahertz frequency band and the newer Wi-Fi 6 standard, allowing for data transfer speeds that are up to 10 times faster than the traditional 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Don't forget to click the link down below for Amazon's Prime Day promotion and enjoy 44% off. Alright, I just got here to the local coffee shop. I'm gonna chill for a bit, then I'm gonna drive back home, and by that time it's gonna be completely night. And then tomorrow I will show you guys that actual detailed footage on how to do the rear camera. Just because the wiring, we would have to run it directly, I think, to this camera, so I want to make sure that I include that footage for you guys. That's pretty amazing resolution, featuring 4K for the front, 1080p for the inside, and 2.5K for the rear. Dual HDR recording capabilities. You'll notice that the emphasis on the Sony Starvis 2 chips used in both the front and rear dual cameras, which significantly enhance video quality. Like, look at how the light adjusts on the inside 1080p view while I'm driving. Now look at how the full night color images to the left look compared to the images on the right that are in black and white. The detail in color stands out in any light variation thanks to Starvis 2 technology. The car is off completely, and this is how we're going to go on park mode. So we're going to go to the menu. We're going to go to the settings. We're going to go down. Oh, we passed it right there. Park mode. It's a piece circled 24-hour time-lapse recording. That's what I'm going to choose. And there you have it. Just like that. And that means like 24-hour time-lapse park mode recording is active. Bear with me. It either might work or it might not, but we are gonna start running that cable through and we're gonna tuck it in really nicely. So hopefully it works. We'll see. I'm gonna start with this part first and then trying to, get it to the back. So let's go. So we're gonna run it here first. Okay, so we got that first part. It's right here. And then I am gonna try my best to run it on that side of the car, though, passenger side, because I think it'll just go better. Okay. All right, so we're gonna have it come around all the way here through the inside of this liner, and we're gonna have it come all the way out there too. Go. I'm gonna use this, and this is how we're gonna feed it through all the way. And then I am going to be efficient. So actually there were these small little retainers, or I don't even know what they, like these elastic retainers that were used inside the Redtiger packaging. So I'm gonna use this to like tie it around, and then that way I could just feed it through. All right, so this is the game plan. We're gonna run out the cable through this corner. We're gonna tuck it in on the top of the middle of the trunk, and then we're gonna install the rear camera right dead smack in the middle of the windshield. It has to go inside, not outside, guys. Yes, look at that. Very discreet, very low profile. Now let's see how it's gonna look like with the trim piece on. That looks really good. You can't even see the cable. Nice. Now for the last touch. There you go. Beautiful. Now let's see how it looks like from the outside. Oh, you can barely see it. You can't really even see it. That looks good. Very discreet. Now that I have a dash cam in my car, I feel that much safer. Look at that. The job came out clean. The difficulty, not so much. It just depends on like how you want to reroute this, but of course over through inside the headliner, that's probably the best way. It'll look really clean. It'll look very professional, but that's probably gonna take the most time. Doing the fuses was very simple. On that little box, looks like that for ignition off, and then it looks like that for ignition on. you're good to go. It's gonna be connected, it's gonna work. If your vehicle is completely off, it's still gonna work. Just remember, park mode is a separate feature and you do have to activate that separately. Well, that's it for today, guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below, and I will also leave the link for the F17 Smart Dash Cam from Redtiger. Take care, stay tuned, stay blessed.